And I want to get y'all perspective, right? Because shout out to Lord Jamar. And I asked him, because he's like a real pioneer of this, brand Nubian, and I asked him if Fat Joe has a say in this hip hop, and then it led to was Puerto Ricans there? Was hip hop made with Puerto Ricans?
Yes, of course.
And he said they were there, but they weren't participants at first. That's what Lord Jamar said. And there was a lot of Puerto Ricans that had something to say about that. What do you?
Yeah, if you think about it,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Fat Joe been there from the start, bro. Like, come on, man. We got a flow, Joe. Look it up. Google.
Yeah,
we got a flow, Joe. Google.
Oh,
come on, man. What are you talking about? My line or what?
And if you look at the video is great.
You got digging in the.
Let me get the light.
You got Showbiz AG. You got Rocksteady Crew. You got the New York City Breakers. You got what you mean? What are you talking about?
Not only that.
What are you talking about?
If you look at that era. What era are we talking about?
No, when it first came hip hop.
Hold on.
For us was 80s. For me,
hold on.
Yeah.
No, you can't. In a better position to say this.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, I just want to maybe speak it on a different note.
Right.
When you look at it from a cultural standpoint, right? Because that's what basically Lord Jamal is saying.
He's saying that Black started it, and he said that
can't be. Listen, that cannot be denied. However, but when you think of anything, when you think of Lord Jamal, he's like brand Nubian. You think of the 5% Nation, and Gods of Lords on Earth, right?
Yes.
So that being said, you're thinking about that era, correct? So if we're talking about that, then even in that context, there's Latinos that were present. So there's been a Latino presence in every cultural shift. So for Lord Jamal to say that it's incorrect. One, right? How many people have gone unnoticed in any industry and have participated greatly? You know what I mean? So I think to discredit one in favor of the other, it's that same kind of cycle, right? But without a doubt, especially when you speak of someone like Fat Joe, who has who's an icon.
Gabby,
when you look at DJs as well, Tony Touch and those types of
Tony Touch.
These are guys. There's always
Crazy Legs.
And I will be exact, and I'll be completely transparent. I'm not some dude. I'm not a historian buff or whatever with that kind of stuff, right? But to discredit at any point in time, in the creation of the hip hop diaspora, right? If to discredit a Latino presence is just ignorant in my part, as far as I'm concerned.
And to me, honestly, they was there from like the beginning of hip hop, man. When you know what it is, if you ever been in the Bronx. If you ever didn't live in the Bronx in them times, well, look at a movie called B Street. If you want to see what was really real, where you go into an abandoned building and you spray paint the whole floor, the whole apartment is spray paint, and you fucking take the electricity from the fucking wire outside, bring it in, do a fucking DJ party and charge niggas $3 at the door, and it's the best motherfucking party in the world. I ain't lying to you, bro. I'm telling you some real shit. Fast forward to now, where we at right now, this is a billionaire's game. It went from 20 racks, 10 racks, 30 racks, 50 racks, 100,000, 200, 400. And this is a multi-million-dollar game now. Am I lying? Think about it. People actually build careers, but then you got people that help people's career that doesn't get recognition. You feel me?
And yeah, man, and
it's all right, bro.
Oh no,
no, for sure. Just like you said,
they saying Latinos ain't getting enough. Latinos is part of the graffiti. If you Latino and you a hip hop graffiti artist, whether you black or Latino, more than likely you had to be black and Latinos or be from the Bronx or Manhattan or Brooklyn or Queens, And you spraying the fucking train, you going by, you like, oh shit, the whole fucking train is spray painted. At that time, now you can't even see a spray painted train. Right now, everything is all silver, everything is all one color. It's respect. All you see is little bullshit. I don't even think it's at that form, man. You gotta pay them niggas to come out to do a memorial for you. You understand? They get big money. That's like 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 paint job.
Right. And yeah, because, you know, I wanted to talk about that, you know, because I love this hip hop thing, you know.
We love it. We both love it. We all love it.
Right.
But we all part of it. Look at Nori. He's Puerto Rican and black.
I know.
He's Puerto Rican and black.
Right. That's why.
He's Latino. He's repping. He rep both sides.
Right. No, that's why. And he's ill.
And he's super ill.
Right.
It's already been, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was a 20 years the other day he was celebrating for Oye Mi Canto. That was one of the biggest records that broke over reggaeton. If it wasn't for that record, reggaeton wouldn't even have crossed over.
You know, you got to remember, if I may just state, again, that during that time, when you mentioned, like, Nori was a very big part of that Latin crossover. Bro, there was a huge bunch of artists that was...
MTV,
BET, you can't deny what Nori has done in that sense.
No.
You understand?
Yeah. No, trust me, I know, bro.
That's when Ricky Martin and all that Latin, he led that whole fusion wave.
Yeah, of mixing the culture, the crossover. No, crossover.
Yes,
even helped Pitbull. That shit even helped Pitbull because Pitbull was on one leg at that time. I'm keeping it real.
He definitely opened the door. He definitely opened the door.
I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
Pitbull was coming to all the events. He had a street team. He was focusing. He ain't dropped the rock. He was out there. Boom. He got on like 2-3 big records. Boom. He was out of there.
He definitely contributed to the culture.
And he showed me mad love. But I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying that everybody was searching.
I'm not a part of that.
Matter of fact, Puff Daddy, at one time there was a party in Miami that Puff Daddy supposedly made Pitbull like the president of Bad Boy Latino. I don't know if you remember that. That's how big it was.
And right. And then, you know, and then not to kind of cross over, but even in prison, a lot of these dudes, like the craziest ones were like this, you know, like the Spanish dudes too. I hear a lot of them, you know.
Like who? Tell me, which one?
Like rat hunters.
Oh, the rat hunters. I know a lot of rat hunters. Shout out to a lot of rat hunters.
They're all Hispanic, no?
They're all OGs. Like they super OGs. Shout out to Pistol Pete. Shout out to Pistol P. Shout out to motherfucking Charlie Rock. Shout out to a couple OGs. There was T45, I think his name was. Rest in peace.
Who's that?
He was a legend up north. He was like one of the head KARs, Kill All Rats, that I've met. You know what I mean? But there's a few other. There was a Junebug. There was a few. Shout out to my nigga Sambula. Sambula was holding it down. Sambula.
And then like
26.
Wow.
Hard.
It was like, and then there was like a couple of Bloods too, right? Who's Spanish?
Yeah.
Who?
So shout outs to I don't want to say if they Bloods or they was blood at the time. I don't know what the fuck. I don't want to talk about members, gang members.
Yeah, I know, but like the Spanish,
there was some real tough gangsters that was Latinos. Like
I mean, if you're talking about in prison context, right? We could talk.
MK.
So if you're going to talk about MK, absolutely. You can talk MK.
Who's MK?
MK is from the Lower East Side, and he was a
Blue Boy.
But he's another type of individual. Yes, yes. But when you look at it, but before you even get to that, when you look at these are individuals first, right? Who come from the projects in New York City, various parts, Bronx, Manhattan, whether it be the Lower East Side or Brooklyn, wherever.
Yeah.
You know, and these are individuals. They come from the areas in, you know, whether it be East New York or Bushwick or from the Bronx or Lower East Side, whatever. Like I said, so you go to jail. Some people just don't stand up, and some dudes do. It don't matter where the fuck you from. It doesn't matter where you come from. You'll rap and you have hoods and all that, but at the end of the day, you here, and what you gonna do? Like, it doesn't matter. When you walk through that door, you don't have 10 niggas with you. Bless you, brother.
Salute.
No.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then what?
I need a napkin, y'all.
Give him a yakin.
Please.
And what? So speak your mind. Okay.
Know what I'm saying? So that shit really doesn't matter. So when you have Latinos, that's why I said, like, it's speaking again across any situation you're gonna speak about, especially you got dudes that get busy no matter what, who they are. And some dudes be, oh, he's Latino, but he's a blood, whatever. That's just who he fell in with. However, I'm not judging that. But you got dudes that they just happen and they get busy. I don't really just look at it like Latino, because I know some Latinos that get super busy, and I know black dudes that get busy. And I know I mean Asian niggas that get busy, and white dudes that get busy. I know gay niggas up north that you say the wrong thing to them and they split your whole fucking face.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Titties.
Super for with titties.
What
and all
the
that.
fuck?
You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, if you're talking about in the prison context, is I think that in itself, that's like that 6 degrees of separation, or how they say. Like what I'm saying is that shit rules all that out, bro. Because I see niggas who are tough and with a gun, and then they soft up north.
Yo, let me tell you something.
You know, that shit don't mean nothing, bro.
Let me
like,
tell you something.
If you Latino,
the state, you have boroughs, and you have boroughs, and then you have the country, which is like upstate, right? Yeah, that's all that's in that circle. But when you're dealing with the federales and you're in the feds, you're dealing with multi-cultures, right? So now you're dealing with Mexicans, you're dealing with
state as well, bro.
You're dealing with a whole aspect of a whole different genre. Shit is crazy. You got niggas from Oklahoma, niggas from LA, you got niggas from Texas, you got niggas from this, you got
VA.
It's states, bro.
No, I get it. I get it.
So what do you think? You go in the compound, there's 500 Mexicans. They run the jail.
They run the shit.
Chop you up.
I just told you it's 500 Mexicans. What part you not understanding what I'm trying to tell you? You really don't get it? Para bailar la bamba. You don't get it?
I get it, motherfucker.
This like,
and between the 500 Mexicans, it's like 7 different crews. It's 7 different crews that they don't even fuck with each other, but they're together.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
They'll fuck each other up, but they'll chop you up.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to tell